All right, we are spooling.
Spooling, hit the button.
And now, the Disney Parks Podcast Infotainment segment.
All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh man, all the goop in my hair.
Wait 1 sec.
What?
If you don't call in, that's what you can hear for the next hour. Crickets, because I got nothing.
What's the number, Uncle Tony?
All right. If you would like to call in, hold on. Let me drag my Skype over here so I can see you when you call in.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. While he's doing that, I want to share with you something very special that has shown up in my mailbox today.
Ooh.
My lovely bride, Park Hopper Sid, got me something unbeknownst to me. I don't get really goofy about certain things, but I saw this online and was like, oh my God. And apparently that's all I had to say. So my wife picked up, did you know that the ghost playing the organ in the Haunted Mansion has a name?
Phil?
No, his name is Victor Geist. How do I know that? Because my wife got me the Funko Pop.
Nice.
Of Victor playing the organ.
And does it play music?
It does not. It's a Funko Pop, bro.
Come on, they could have put a little thing in there with a little button and play like the Haunted Mansion music.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Not that this
Missed opportunity, Pop Funko.
Well, yeah, but they wanted to keep it under $100. But the cool thing is in the back, it's got the Haunted Mansion wallpaper.
Oh, nice.
And then, let me just pull this out. I've not unboxed this yet. I looked at it, I was like, I want to share this on the show.
This is an unboxing live.
Yeah, a live unboxing, boys and girls. Welcome to Unboxing.
I can unbox my stamps I got.
Please don't. I don't have a lot of Funkos. I mean, I got like 7 or 8 of them. And only a handful of them are really Disney. The rest of them are...
I got a couple back here. They're all Toy Story related, of sorts.
The rest of them are like Disney. Nice.
There's the Green Army guy. There's Buzz.
Nice. I got like Doctor Who.
Oh, this is a good one. This is Buzz as Miss Nesbit.
Oh, nice. Nice. This thing's got some weight to it. So here's the Funko Pop.
Let's see. Hold on. Ooh, nice.
And there's he's looking at you.
Yep. No, I'm looking at you. Are you looking at me? No, I'm looking at you.
I'm looking.
Anybody know where that organ is from? Anybody? Beulah?
It's not this one. It's the one in Disneyland, actually.
Yeah. Beulah?
There's 2 places it's actually from.
Yeah.
The first one is from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, right?
Yes, that's Nemo's.
They replicated it for one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that's it. This thing's got a little weight to it. It's got a nice, the back
plastic
of the
base there.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty, but and I'm fairly certain. Man,
missed opportunity that it doesn't play music though.
Hang on, let's see if something works here. Hang on just 1 second. Since we got time to do this, I'll just check this real quick.
While John's doing that and looking that up, if you would like to call in with Disney questions, or you have a story about your last trip or a trip that you're going to make in the future, or you just want to chit chat, call 407-913-9010.
Another missed opportunity. It does not glow in the dark.
What the heck?
No.
It does look like glow in the dark material.
It does, but it does not glow in the dark. But I don't care because I love it. So my wife got that for me. Wow. It came in the mail today, and I had no idea. And I said, "What is that?" She said, "It's something for you." And I'm like, "I didn't order anything." She's like, "No, I ordered it for you." So yeah, so I'm very excited. I have Disney put a tweet or a Facebook post out about it a while back, and I got all excited. And
Yeah. Have you ever seen pictures of
it's like an ASMR video.
our friend Robin, his brother?
No.
Okay. He has an entire basement,
Oh, jeez.
floor to ceiling, on every floor to every ceiling, on every wall, is
Wow.
filled with Pop Funko.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is ludicrous. But let me see if I can. Let me see if I go grab a quick picture.
So, what's the phone number, Tony, for people to call in?
407-913-9010.
It's 407.
Yeah, it's on the screen. They can see it.
Okay.
407-913-9013.
Sweet.
This is your chance. Come on. Get on. Say hello.
Calling but getting voicemail.
Who says that?
Mercina says that.
Calling but getting voicemail. Oh, I didn't hear a phone ring. Hold on. I gotta pull up my Skype again. Where is it? I didn't even hear a phone ring. Where's my Skype preferences, maybe? Let's see. Preferences? Calling? Call for... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, let's see if I can turn this off. Call forwarding and voicemail. Call forwarding. No, I don't. Status. Call forwarding.
So, as you're doing that, welcome everybody's in the chat room. Ray's in town. Sam's in town. It's good to see you guys.
Alright, so call forwarding and voicemail has been disabled.
All right.
Now let's see. Messaging contacts. No. Okay. I wonder. I'm assuming it rings when people call, even though we're on a Skype call. Right?
You would think that, but should just probably have.
Try
tested.
one more time, Messina. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. Let me.
You want to give it a shot, John? I did call today myself, and it. Oh, wait! I hear it ringing.
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
Huh.
See, nothing is saying that somebody's calling. Why is that?
Fascinating.
Riveting television.
Riveting.
You've missed Jerry. Please leave a number, and I'll call.
You didn't call us.
What was the number? 407.
913-9010.
Oh, yeah, probably. Because I chose wrong number. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Well, Jerry's upset that you're calling him at 8:15 at night.
Who is this idiot calling me? 9010. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Sorry, Jerry.
All right.
I love my life.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 407-913-9010 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or
Well,
press
that's very disappointing, considering I turned it off.
Maybe it has to do with Ecamm.
No, I don't think so. All right, so call forwarding and voicemail has been disabled. 407. Oh, hold on. Did I write that number down? Oh, jeez. I wrote the wrong number down on the thing. All right, it's try this. Try 407.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me fix this while we're here.
Yeah.
413
Oh.
9013. Oh my gosh.
913.
Yeah, 413 9013.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial.
407 413.
Wait, hold on. Let me just double check again. 407. No, that's not. What the hell's. Where's the calling? 4. Hold on. Let me make sure I have this right.
Technology, girls.
Yeah, 407
Mhm.
413 9013. This is riveting. Oh, see?
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as
Wait,
dialed.
hold on.
Please check the number.
Merge. Hello. Welcome to the Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
This is Tony.
Hello. It's Marcina.
Hi, Marcina. How are you?
Good. We finally got through.
Oh, God, help us all.
Yay!
Yay.
What number did you use?
The correct one, John.
No, 407-413-9013.
All right, cool. Well, that's
Oh
good
gosh. Oh man. So what's on your mind, Marcina? What's happening down yonder?
Down in Homestead? Not
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
At first, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for everything that you do. We know
Oh.
it's a lot of work, but we really, all of us, do appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
We
Yes.
really do.
No.
You guys do an amazing job.
Well,
Well, thank you.
if
It's a
nobody
lot.
listened, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for listening.
Annie says hello.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy?
Do you have a trip
Right.
planned? I know you were thinking about coming up here around the holidays, was it?
Yeah, we were hoping you guys were going to have another
Mm.
crawl, but I guess not.
Yeah, we have to see what happens after the election.
Yeah.
And we have
Yeah,
to see
after the election.
after the election, then we have to see what happens with getting on the monorail. Because right now, it's kind of hard to get to a resort, and,
Right.
and most of the lounges are still closed because the governor won't let bars be open, which is weird. But I think the Tambu Lounge is opening up over at the Poly, so maybe there's I don't know. I think Disney is its own government anyway. I think they can do what they want with the bars because most of the pool bars are open. But yeah,
Right.
if we can get into one of the resorts and hop on the monorail from there, I'd be down for doing it. You know,
Sure.
Oh,
behind
that will be up for sure.
behind plastic.
Right.
That'd be great.
So, my question for you guys
Uh oh.
All right.
is hold on, it's not that bad. If the two of you could have any Disney resort that you could create, would it be a DVC or non-DVC, and what would the theme be?
That's a great question.
Do you have one? I
Oh,
do.
stumped you. I stumped you.
I got one right off the top of my head.
Go ahead.
Oh, go.
Okay. There's a small place in Shanghai that they built, and it's a Toy Story hotel. But I would build a
Oh,
real big, like, Toy Story tower. You know, make it look like the clouds on the outside. You know, the clouds, like, the way they themed that.
yeah.
Make it look like the clouds on the outside, so it was like it was in the clouds. And then every floor would be themed a toy. You know, there'd be a Woody floor, a Buzz floor, a Slinky, a Sarge. You know, all the different characters
That would
from Toy Story would be. Each floor would be a theme. And I kind of got that idea when I was in the Nemo building over at Art of Animation, where each one kind of had a different theming. I was like, oh, this would be
Yeah.
great if they did it with Pixar. I mean, they did it with Nemo, which is Pixar, but if they did it with Toy Story, then each floor could be its own little character. You know, rather than having just a Cars building, you know, just different floors in a high rise. That would be what I would do.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or would it be DVC? Did you say that?
I think part of it could be DVC. I think it would be interesting to have like a grand villa. You know, it could look like, maybe Andy's room, or, it'd be something, larger from the movie, something iconic from the movie. You know, the grand villas could have, certain theming on each floor. Yeah, so I could see that happening. I could see some of it being DVC.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I get that. My idea is, it's not going to come out as a, you would say, well, do a Stitch resort. Well, we've already got the Polynesian.
Yeah.
Star Wars. Well, we've already got Star Wars resorts being built. What about Marvel? Well, technically, we have a Marvel resort being built over in Paris. So I think, what makes the most sense for me is to just go ahead and break down and build a full-scale, large replica of the Haunted Mansion and do an entire Haunted Mansion hotel so that, or figure out a way to combine Haunted Mansion and Tower of Terror. Either way, I'm good either way. But Haunted Mansion I think would be cool because you could do a resort that caters to kids. So the graveyard scene is much more kid friendly to me. There's some things that jump out and are like boo, but it's not like, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, but you could also do base things on like, the Gracie family. You could also do things where like you have you get to choose either the experience you want for the entire stay or I want a haunted experience up until like midnight, and then from midnight until 7 in the morning. I want a haunted experience up until midnight, and I want to be able to sleep through the night without thinking something's going to jump out and scare me. So it could be turn it on, turn it off. I think there's enough theming, and I think there's enough imagination that they could build a haunted mansion and do it in such a way that we don't see the haunted mansion other than the building. We don't see the actual ride facility. Maybe there's a way they could build it up.
Yeah.
I would
like to see the doors where the door knockers move as you walk down the hall.
Oh yeah.
And
Motion censored.
Yeah.
you have the player piano that has the ghost apparitions. Figure out a way they could project that without actually walking through the projection.
Right. Speaking of hotels, I was listening to this. I think it was another different podcast that I heard this on. Disney was thinking about making like a Dr. Seuss-ish kind of resort where everything would. Yeah, it wouldn't be Dr. Seuss, but it was kind of crazy and kooky in the Dr. Seuss way. Everything would be crooked and slanted and off scale. But their problem was cost. You can't go to Home Depot and get doors that are all, different slants and angles and, shapes. Doors are all one thing. And then, would it pass fire code? If it was a little bit, narrower at the bottom and wider at the top, would it pass fire code then? So they kind of had to, just nix that idea that, the rooms would be odd angles and shapes and different, floors and ceilings. Cool. Yeah. Like the floors would even tilt in a certain, direction.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Well, I like both ideas. My second question to you would be, what are the restaurants that you would put inside of those?
Well, toys just like plastic.
No, Tony would have a full-scale Pizza Planet.
Oh yeah,
That's exactly
that just makes sense.
Absolutely, there'd be a Pizza Planet, a real one.
A real one with the.
I would have the gas station out front, just like in the movie. The full-on Pizza Planet. There'd be a claw machine. Put the kids in the claw machine. Let them bounce in the claw machine or whatever. Try to grab the hook, the claw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever been, Marcina, have you ever been on a Disney cruise?
Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
so
We're working
of the-
on it.
One of the restaurants on the Disney cruise is called Artist Palette, and depending on which you're on, the entire restaurant transitions from black and white to color throughout the meal.
Oh, wow.
So here's what I would do. I would have a restaurant of giant, I wouldn't necessarily, of course, in the days of COVID, we can't do that, but have like the crap. What's the scene where the Morgan,
Ballroom?
the ballroom? I would have ballroom set up, like smaller ballrooms, but start out and have like a ball and have like normal, everybody's normal, all the servers are normal, and over the course of the meal, it starts to become more ghostly
More haunted.
to where more
Ooh.
things start happening throughout the meal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Best I got.
so they could come out kind of as like mansion butlers to start.
Right?
And then as it progresses, it's more towards the holograms that are dancing around, more raggedy.
Yeah, and what would happen is the serving staff on the Disney cruise, what happens is they change the colors of their outfits.
Right.
What you would do is throughout the night, it wouldn't have to be difficult. They could just start putting some of the black in their
Kind of like
eyes.
they're fading into the ghost state.
Yeah, and then put some stuff on that would lighten their skin a little bit to make it more ashen or more deathly. And then by the end of the night, they're just full on like walking around almost like Walking Dead, still doing their job,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but doing the whole thing. I could see it. It would be great.
Yeah, that'd be a
I
good
like
idea.
that.
I'd be digging that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
I think
else?
it-
I
What
like
else?
both ideas.
Food wise, there weren't very many food places that Toy Story movie went to.
Yeah.
Well,
the only
they're
one
gonna
that I remember is Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have the Woody's Roundup, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
a-
that too. A barbecue place.
Yeah.
Could
I
have
don't know if I need another barbecue joint.
But
Yeah.
you could have like a T-Rex almost, but gear it towards like the dinosaurs from the Toy Story films.
Right. Right.
That's what I would think.
Maybe Sid's backyard with his barbecue.
Maybe the top floor of the Haunted Mansion Hotel could have it called the Attic.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be kind of cool. And there's two ways you can get out of the restaurant. Of course, there's always
Always my way.
my
way.
One
Yeah.
of them called Meats and Bones.
Yeah.
Meet them both.
Right. Right.
All right. Excellent. Those are good questions.
Thank you for taking my call, and thank you for all the hard work that you guys put into this. We really appreciate
Well,
it.
we're
Thank
we're
you.
glad it finally worked after we figured out how to use a phone.
Yay.
And write the number correctly.
There you go.
'Cause
Right?
I did write the number correctly on my pad. I just didn't type it correctly into the eCam.
It's a typo.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You guys have a good evening, and we'll watch the rest of the show.
You
All right,
too.
thanks.
See ya. Night.
All right. Bye-bye. Good night.
All right. So who's gonna take her place? Who's gonna call us up?
All right, who's next? Who's the next? Victom.
This would be great for a buddy of mine to call and start messing with. But so yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I'm glad it finally worked. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, call with any kind of question. Disney trip, Disney food, restaurants.
I hadn't really thought about. I mean, we spend so much time focusing on rides and attractions. I hadn't really thought about,
Hotels.
hotels. Now that the Star Wars hotel,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked that they don't build a. I mean, let me ask you this question: do they have the space available in Hollywood Studios to build a Toy Story hotel?
Not there.
Really?
I mean, they're they're shoehorning in the Star Wars hotel, and it's tiny.
Well,
You
yeah,
know.
it's tiny for a reason though.
Yeah, they could put it. There is space in the back where Woody's Roundup is going to be.
Right.
Oh, somebody's calling. There's
All right.
it doesn't ring, which is weird.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Hello. Oh, something happened. I think we lost him.
Wrong number.
But there is a
Joe.
parking garage for employees that certainly could be demolished, and
To the employee's chagrin.
yeah, go build a parking garage where the parking for the cast members is.
Yeah.
That would be where the parking garage should be in the first place, not backstage. I mean, they built that back there back in the day when it was actually a working studio. There were actually, people like Steven Spielberg who didn't want to walk very far.
Oh, poor guy.
And there were, not Imagineers, but Disney artists working in bungalows, making movies right there in the studio. So
Yeah,
rather than have
like-
them go all the way, out front to the cast member parking lot, they built that parking garage back there so that they didn't have to walk through the park to get to their job. Especially if you're Steven Spielberg, you don't want to be walking through the front of the front entrance of the park to, go to the part in the back.
And there's that one scene in the making.
And Sam,
of
try
those-
one more time. I tried to merge you in, and I don't know, it wasn't fast enough. Give it one more shot.
There's
Oh,
that
here we
one
go.
scene in Lilo and Stitch where the making of where you could see Chris Saunders, who was one of the creators of Lilo and Stitch, out on a parking deck.
And again, it didn't work.
Huh.
What the hell is happening?
I see what's going on there. Yikes. Well, Tony,
What?
where are they putting the the Cowboys Woody's Roundup?
If you walk into the entrance by Buzz Lightyear, it's on the right-hand side. Right by
Buzz
that
Light-
first gate.
Buzz
the-
Lightyear. Oh,
the
it's
Buzz
that-
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be in that little area right where that photo op is normally.
Right.
They've got some buildings right there that they're taking those buildings away?
They are taking a building away.
That
Hey,
makes
Sam,
sense.
try one more time. I'm going to try something different this time.
Man, they've got no space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
The
park is
park-
got so much infrastructure around it that it's the worst park, I think, out of all of them.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so Sam's going to ask his question in the chat. Sure. Shoot. Fire.
Sorry, Sam.
Fire at will.
If they took away that
Nice.
Waltz Presents and the mermaid thing, you could do a really cool hotel.
Hello? Oh,
Hey, Tony.
hey, how are you?
is
I
Sam.
think we lost John now. Hold on one sec. Let's see if I can bring John back, too. Let's see if we can bring John in. Add. So how are you, Sam?
I'm good. We are in the middle of a tropical storm right now. So
Oh, really?
The eye is right over where I live, and so it's quit raining for a minute.
Wow. Wow.
It's the first tropical storm to hit Arkansas.
Wow. That's crazy.
What happened?
I added Sam, and I lost you.
No. Well, hey. What's going on?
I hear John now.
Hey, Sam. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, John.
They're in the middle
No,
of
not
a
much.
tropical storm.
Yeah,
Really?
first one to ever hit Arkansas, apparently.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the
Sorry to hear
weather
that.
is doing some fun and interesting things.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. I'm just,
What,
I'm kind of glad those storms kind of bypassed Florida this time.
Yeah, well, take it when you can get it, right?
Yeah.
right.
I was like, oh, look, they're just going right around. Oh, that's okay, I guess.
Now you know how we live. Sorry. What's your question, Sam?
So you probably get this a lot, but I was thinking if you had to recommend a resort from each class, value, moderate, and deluxe, for someone coming to visit, which ones would you recommend in each class?
All right, I have mine. You want me to go?
Uh,
Oh, you want to go?
Probably gonna have to look up the classes just to make sure they don't screw you up. But yeah, go ahead, Tony.
I think art of animation, even though I don't classify it as value, I think it's considered a value resort. So that would be my value resort. And I would tell you stay at either Nemo or Cars. Lion King is a little further. I mean, it's not that much further, but Nemo is right there by the pool, both buildings. And Cars has its own pool and its own theming, which is pretty cool. So I would tell you to stay there. If that's above your value budget, because those are suites, they are a little bit more expensive. I would probably say movies. I always went to the movies, All-Star, value movie. I always tried to stay in the Toy Story area, obviously, but that's a different story. For moderate, I would, I would say Port Orleans, because it's kind of close to Magic Kingdom and Epcot, distance-wise. I would stay at Riverside, because Riverside has a sit-down restaurant as a dining option, which I like. Besides the courtyard, they have the sit-down restaurant, which is a nice option to have. So I would do that.
Yeah.
And Deluxe Resort, my go-to Deluxe Resort is the Contemporary, and either Bay Lake or stay in the main building. If I was paying all that money to stay at the Contemporary, I would not stay in one of the wing buildings. I mean, for the $100 less, no. I want to be in the tower. I want to be where the action is. So those would be my three choices.
I would say, before I would stay at an all-star resort, I would go to the Pop Century. Pop Century's always been one of my wife and I's favorite resorts for that level, because I grew up in those eras. So 70s and 80s and 90s are just kind of my jam. It's got an Apple IIc in the lobby. And I had one of those when I was a kid, so I'm like, I love that.
Right.
They just got their rooms refurbished like a couple years ago, so the rooms are still pretty nice.
All of them, yeah.
Although the color scheme's a little weird, but so if you can't go art of animation, Pop Century's right there. It's just as good, so I would do that.
Yeah. You can't get drunk in those beds anymore because now they're higher off the ground. It's no longer fall to the hard surface that they put because they took out all the carpeting.
Yes, that's accurate.
Well, that's an important consideration for me, so I don't know about that.
That is. Take a bunch of pillows from home.
Housekeeping, can I get 7 extra pillows, please? What do you, well, I need to put them around the bed in case I fall out in the middle of the night because I'm in a drunken state.
Have any extra, mattresses? For what reason? If I pass out, it's on you. For my moderate resort, is Grand Destino considered moderate?
I think it is. Coronado is what they consider a moderate.
I would say Grand Destino, brother, because that's just the concierge level, and the concierge is just totally worth it. And I love that resort. And since you've already brought it up, they do have an amazing bar at the top, but if you're into bourbon and gin, you need to go down to the Barcelona Lounge on the ground floor.
Barcelona.
Oh my God. Anyway, so they're amazing and the view's great. I just dig that resort. It's a little bit more comfortable to me than other places. And then for for the big resort, I'd go Four Seasons. No.
Of course.
I would go Four Seasons if we're going to spend the money. Why not? I would probably have to agree with Tony, and I've stayed at all of them except for the Poly. You can't beat Bay Lake Tower. I think Grand Floridian's overrated, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Unless you're staying in one of the new DVC in the DVC Tower with a good view. But man,
and Grand Flo doesn't really have a great view of the park.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it has that distant view of the castle, which is intriguing, but not
Right.
not the great view.
Yeah, but if you're going to go, and I'll say this because I live here, so I can get away with saying this. It doesn't matter what side of Bay Lake Tower you're on. You're either going to look at Bay Lake or you're going to look at the Magic Kingdom. So either way you go, you're golden. If you remember that, Bay Lake is the lake that Walt flew over
Right.
and said, that's where I'm going to build my park, because the lake is roughly heart-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the heart of my park right there. Is, rumor is that's what he said. So
Yep.
I would say that those are my choices. Not too far off from Tony.
Right.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Sam?
Well, Bay Lake sounds really cool. Pauley was on my bucket list, and I did that a few years ago.
Nice.
But it was a little touristy. It was just crowded, and you couldn't really get into the restaurants.
Yeah.
Right.
My last trip, I got into Animal Kingdom Lodge for under $300 a night.
Oh,
Got
wow.
to stay right off the main Jumbo House, and that was, other than being pretty far away, it was really nice to stay there. So that was one of my favorite
Right.
deluxe resorts. I love Port Orleans. I've been to both of those, and those are probably some of my favorites. And I did Grand Destino one trip too, and that was also very awesome. So I think you guys are right on with your recommendations.
Cool.
Yeah.
Glad to be of service. Those, it's if money's no object, go the Four Seasons.
Hell yeah.
But
Speaking
money's
of Four Seasons, we should mention the executive chef there, Fabrizio Scarnedi, was on Beat Bobby Flay this week. The show, I think, is called Dynamic Duo or something, is the title of the show. So if you want to see, he doesn't get to beat Bobby. He got bumped out on the first round, but I think he'll be back. But go check that out if you want to see what Fabrizio looks like. And
nobody.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that.
I'm kind of mad because I was there like a week ago and he didn't mention when I said to him what's new, the word should have said, "I'm going to be on Beat Bobby Flay. Go watch it." I would have been promoting the hell out of it. Anyway,
Right. He's a humble guy.
yeah, he's a very humble guy. Yep.
Any other questions, Sam?
No, that does it. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Well, thanks,
Yeah,
Sam.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, stay
Thanks so
safe in
All right,
your
take care.
tropical
Yeah.
storm.
Please. Yes.
I'll try. Thanks a
All
lot.
right.
All right.
Cool.
Have a great night.
Let's see. I think Messina was asking another question too in the chat. She's saying, if we had the ability to interview anyone in the Disney World, who would it be?
Other than Walt Disney,
Yeah, that's obvious.
if I had the chance to interview anybody in the Disney World, who would it be?
I know who my choice is.
Lassiter.
Well, there's
Who's your choice?
three people on my list. There'd be Lassiter, Eisner, and Iger. If you're gonna interview, you want to start at the top, not at the bottom.
Yeah. I would probably, if it were me, I would probably want to interview, if I could interview Walt or Roy, obviously. I would want to interview Lassiter.
Mm.
He's no longer with the company, so the reins are off, and he can be a little bit more.
I don't know.
open.
I bet he's got an NDA.
To a degree, I'm
Yeah.
sure, but I wouldn't mind interviewing. Oh crud! His name just went out of my head. Who's Tony Baxter?
Tony
I would love
Baxter.
to
I knew you were gonna say Tony Baxter. Yeah.
Tony Baxter would be amazing,
Yeah.
and I would have loved to have been able to interview Dick Nunes.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
So those are my choices. If I had to
I think
choose.
Dick is still alive. I would have not Dick News. Oh gosh, what was that?
I've seen his. I've been to his locker in the
Four
in
Seasons.
the Four Seasons golf club. I don't know if he still goes there, but I've been to his locker a few
Yeah.
times. Not that I'm
Yeah.
talking to him. It's just like when you go to the men's room,
Right.
you're right there, and
Right.
Dick's nameplate was on. I was
Right.
like, oh God.
I would have said Marty Sklar, but
Yeah.
I've heard Marty talk so many times. I've had him in small groups, bigger groups, large groups, medium groups, and every time people ask questions, he always gives these stupid answers like, "I can't say." Well, why didn't you do this or this? That's just speculation. He always had a stupid answer. Just tell us, we're Disney fans. We don't care. Lie.
Right.
Just say we were going to build Stark Tower in the middle of Disneyland. What the hell? We
Right.
don't know. We don't work for Imagineering. We don't care. And I understand that. I mean, even Bob gets, well, I'm, when people say, well, what would Walt do? And, Bob has an answer for that. And it's just, I don't know. I'm not Walt. I wouldn't know what Walt Disney would do in that circumstance. And I get that. That's a hard question to answer for such an iconic person. You don't ever want to put yourself in their shoes and say, well, this is what Walt would do. That's that's a hard question to answer for anybody.
Yeah, especially with the respect level that each of those people had.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't even think Roy would say what Walt would do.
no, fair
But,
point.
Yeah. There are other people. There are other people on my list that I've tried a couple times. Jodie Benson's been one. I don't hear her a lot on interviews, on podcasts at least. Company interviews, yes. Podcasts, I don't know. If anybody's heard Jodie Benson on a podcast, a Disney podcast, text, email, smoke signal, whatever. I'd like to hear it because I don't think she does it.
I wouldn't mind, I mean, if we're going outside of the Disney community a little bit, I would have loved, well, I mean, of iWorks would be amazing.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about people who are creating the culture, I wouldn't mind. I mean, he's still alive. There's still an opportunity. I wouldn't mind talking to Kevin Feige. But George Lucas, good Lord, I wouldn't mind having a half hour with George Lucas.
Yeah.
Just,
And
so yeah.
oh gosh, the other oh god, I'm losing my Marvel cord.
Kevin Feige?
No,
John Favreau.
no, the guy who helped create Marvel, who's now dead.
Oh, Stan Lee.
Stanley, obviously. Yeah.
Well, Stan Lee and oh god, the other gentleman that now they're really in his world.
Yeah, I know the guy you're thinking of too, and I can't think of his name either.
Yeah, it's the one in most of the cosmic universe that we're living in.
Yeah.
Anywho, those are ideas. Who would you interview? Who would you like to talk to? And please don't say Walt Disney. Everybody's going to say Walt Disney. So who would you like to listen to that's not Walt Disney?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
There were not. I don't know. There'd be probably some Imagineers that have built some things that I don't know their names obviously, that I would love to talk about. Oh, we got a caller.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Merge. Why does the merge dump the call?
I don't know.
I don't get why. Okay, whoever called, try one more time. Let's see if
I think it should be like the last call. It's kind of late.
Yeah.
I need to get on with my.
If I lose you, then I'll have to bring you back. Hold on, we'll see what happens here.
Sorry. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I love you.
All right, hold on. Hello.
If I lose you, then I'll have to bring you back.
Hello, caller. You're welcome. All right, hold on. Let me see if
John.
Yeah, let me see if I get John back here now. And John's ringing. This is riveting television, isn't it?
Hello.
It is.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Who are we talking to?
This is Kristen.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, damn. Oh,
You-
damn.
All right.
Just cussing to cuss. What's going on?
There we go. We're not seeing your video, John, for some weird reason.
I'll try that.
Yeah, there you go. And Kristen, how do we know you?
I'm your daughter.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That
Bet you
could've-
didn't know you had two, huh?
That could have
Damn.
ended many different ways.
Please identify yourself with a DNA sample.
Oh, I've got plenty.
Oh boy.
There's your DNA sample.
Can I get a long
There you
straw
go.
to stuff up your nose?
What's going on?
Oh yeah, I'll send you one.
How's it going tonight?
So it's good. I got permission to share this story before before I go on, and I'm gonna need some help retelling it. I think
Memory refreshers?
because I don't remember where we were. Yeah.
Okay.
So we were on a bench somewhere.
We
Where
were,
were we?
Yep, we were on
Father?
vacation at Disney World, obviously, and we were at Disney
Yeah.
Springs in that little theater area, and we had just gotten some Mickey bars.
Okay.
We did.
Yep.
We got some Mickey bars, and I think at the time we were also eating pretzels. I don't know where we got
Yeah.
pretzels from
Yep, from the pretzel
because
cart.
we were feeding the birds,
Which we should have been.
and we were
Pretzels.
Yeah.
Sorry, go
they
ahead.
were amazing. But I was throwing mine and feeding the birds, and my sister was there as well. And I turn around to look at my father, who's behind me, and a bird had flown by and pooped down the back of his back and his head, and we
Mainly
were
my
already out
head.
in the sun. Yep, all the way down, and he had no clue. And we were wheezing and laughing, trying to tell him that he had bird poop down the back of him. And it was
They're just pointing
it
and
was
laughing
probably
at
the
me. I'm like,
funniest thing.
what's going on? What's with the pointing and the laughing? They're both like on the floor peeing their pants. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna, what happened? I'm like looking around. Did I miss
Yeah.
something? Yeah. So finally,
And
they pause enough to tell me that there's poop on my head.
Oh.
but I think the best part was the fact that you were so sunburned. You were
Yes.
screaming in the shower.
Yes. Yeah. Well, first
Trying
it
to
was
scrub the
first
bird poop
I threw my ice cream out, and we went to the bus, which was over by the marketplace area at the time. So I had to sit on the bus all the way back to the resort,
All the way
which was
back.
at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is
Right.
the longest bus ride from Disney Springs when you have bird poop on your head. And it's like dripping down my neck. So we get back. I'm like practically made a sprint to the room. Not in the room, but stripped in the bathroom, get in the shower. And I, like she's saying, I couldn't really wash because my head was sunburned. So I'm like screaming and yelling to try and get bird poop out of my head without, killing myself with the sunburn.
You couldn't go to the bathroom and wash the poop off the back of your.
No.
I
There
don't
was
think he could reach. I think it would be a team effort to
Yeah.
wash it off.
there was quite a large amount of poop.
Did you have to? Apparently, it was a seagull, and apparently you shouldn't feed them fries or pretzels.
Or pretzels or anything else for that matter.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you sat all the way there on the boat or
Bus.
on the bus with bird poop.
Yes.
Did you leave a deposit of bird poop on the bus?
I don't care. I don't remember. And there might have been I sat all the way in the back, and there might be bird poop on the back thing, because I did not care. All I wanted was a shower to get the poop off my head.
Tony, I look at you now in a whole new light. Now,
Well,
now
thank
I
you.
Understand,
Thank
now
you.
I understand why.
Yeah, thank you. And that was actually that trip was also. I remember one night we ordered dinner, room service, which I think we were supposed to go to Jinko's, and we decided not to.
Right.
And that dinner cost me more than it probably would have been at Jinko's, because I think
Yes.
we all had appetizers, we all had entrees, we all had dessert.
Right.
And then with the room service fee and the tip, it would have been cheaper to go to the restaurant than
Sure
it was
enough.
to get room service. Yeah.
Oh, well, Kristen, thank you for telling me that story. I will use it mercilessly against him for the rest of our lives.
Please do. Just any chance you get, just remember. Hey,
Yeah.
remember when you got pooped on?
Yeah. Yeah. Every time. Yeah. I still have trauma when I walk past that area. The pretzel cart, the stage, the benches. It's very traumatic for me.
Now I know why he gets a little weird every time we go to the animal kingdom and those big cockatiels fly overhead. He's like, "Whoa!"
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
No. That
That's
would never
funny.
happen. That would never happen.
So there you go. There's
Yeah.
my one Disney story
Yeah.
that will live on forever.
Yeah.
Well, feel free to shoot me those. You can always get me at john@johncdonahue.com. Shoot me an email.
And here's the other thing. Thank gosh that there were no cell phone cameras at that time. Because
Oh my God.
that
You
would
have
be
no idea.
that would be all over Facebook and Instagram. It would still be on Facebook and Instagram if there were cell phone cameras back then.
If it came
Wow.
up in my memories, I would share it every year as an anniversary.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
pretty crappy. That's a pretty crappy memory.
Ba-dum-bum.
But
Wait, ba-dum-bum.
Oh. Oh, there you go.
Or
All right. No, you want to call it a night?
sure. Sounds
All
good to me.
right, So Kristen still here?
No, I think she dropped off.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was gonna get her to do something really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we appreciate you being our patrons. Thanks for all the people who called in once we got the number right. If you had fun, let us know. We'll do this again. This is kind of fun. I think we should do this every now and then. Heck, if Mike Ramen could do it, we could figure out a way to make it happen.
Mike Ramen Noodles?
Mike Ramen Noodles. Anything else you want to add, buddy?
No. I got nothing.
All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. If we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.